It's Friday, and that means it's time for the Mayor's Weekly Update. Last weekend, we saw our first snow of the season on Sunday morning. It was also my first time riding on one of our snow trucks. Thanks to Craig Fryer, who is driving my truck, and everyone at Engineering and Public Works for the fine job they do in keeping Knox County's roads clear during inclement weather. I was joined by Batman and some other superheroes at this year's Elf shopping. Now, these other superheroes, by the way, weren't just the ones in the costumes in the picture. They're the volunteers who come together to help purchase Christmas gifts for the children and families of the Helen Ross McNabb Center. Elf Shopping uses proceeds from the Beth Haynes 12 Days of Christmas online auction to purchase gifts for the children clients of the center and their siblings. Big thanks to Beth and WBIR for their support of this great cause. Last Tuesday, I was at the Carter Branch Library for my second monthly constituent meeting. Thanks to everyone who came out to that. We have a date for the community meeting with the Hallsdale-Powell Utility District. That's going to be Thursday, January 31st. We'll have a location firmed up next week, and I'll let everyone know when we know the exact location. I took a tour of Imes Nature Center. If you haven't checked that out, it's a really remarkable place. It's one of Knoxville's gems. From their website, it says that the 315-acre Nature Center is a wild place where visitors of all ages and abilities can attend environmental education programs, hike, bike, paddle, pedal, climb, or simply enjoy the day. Imes is a wildlife sanctuary where everyone can learn about and enjoy and connect with nature. Imes is also a member and visitor-supported nonprofit organization, which is important to someone like me who wants to keep government spending low. I had donuts and coffee at Donuts for Dads at Chilhowie Intermediate School. I appreciate their hospitality, and I can't wait for Muffins for Moms in the spring. I also read Llama Llama Holiday Drama to the first graders at Concord Christian School. Big shout out to my buddy Josiah for inviting me to that. Oh, by the way, you can get your very own snowman mask and candy cane when we turn on the Christmas lights at the Cove next Friday night, December 21st at 6:30 p.m. I spoke at the North Knoxville Rotary Club and at the Pellissippi State Community College's Veterans Graduation Ceremony. I toured the Volunteer Ministry Center where they do great work in addressing our area's homelessness problem. Groups like Volunteer Ministries deserve your support as they are working hard to make a difference in our community. Saturday, I will be attending the Wreaths Across America wreath laying ceremony at the East Tennessee Veterans Ceremony. At last Monday's County Commission workshop, the county's finance director, Chris Caldwell, reported that my office will be commissioning a study into the issue of jail crowding. Just wanted to give you all a little background on that. A few months ago, I created a task force to look into this issue. In 2007, because of a surprising uptick in prison population, the county hired the Institute for Law and Policy Planning to produce this report, which is the initial jail crowding assessment. Unfortunately, many of the recommendations in this report were never put into practice. I'd like to see if we can update this study, see what recommendations we have followed and which ones we haven't, and move forward from there. Expanding the detention center is a $40 million project. We want to address this issue without spending that kind of money while still keeping the public safe. I'm grateful to the members of the task force, including District Attorney General Sharm Allen, Sheriff Tom Spangler, and KPD Chief Eve Thomas, who have been working very diligently to make that a reality. That's it for this week. Hope that everyone has a happy and a safe weekend. See you next Friday.